Good morning, guys. How are you? Happy Tidbit Tuesday. I am so excited to be back, and I've been doing Tidbit takeovers, which have been super well received, and also having recycling some content that we've had for years. So thank you so much for your support. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the power of authenticity. And I had an interaction with somebody which really made me want to bring it to the forefront. So I believe authenticity is one of those words where in recent years has become kind of overused and a buzzword, but really what is authenticity? It's the power of being who you are in your essence, in your core. And why is that important? Is it important that people really truly receive you? Well, let's be honest, not everyone's going to like you. That is just a fact of life. Joseph Campbell actually said, the power of a lifetime is to be who you are. So what a beautiful quote for us to actually sit into. So what is authenticity anyways? I mean, there are some very specific things that authentic people don't do. They do not fake their feelings. They don't try to be somebody that they're not. They're very clear on who they are. They don't try to actually receive approval and please other people. There's so many different characteristics of people that live their authentic, true self. They actually don't surround themselves with people that don't serve them. And when I say serve, I mean actually that they're receiving them well, that actually they make them feel good. They build them up. And they don't compare themselves to anyone else's journey. I mean, honestly, the list could go on. But some of the things that are important also to do about looking at authenticity is, what does authenticity do for you? The Wharton magazine actually did a study on authenticity and what it does for you in the workplace. We know one thing actually authenticity does is actually it builds trust with people. So one of the things that most people will say about me is, if you want the truth or you want the honest answer, Michelle will always give it to you. One of the things my clients will also say is, I will hold them in the space of honesty. So realistically, trust is like one of the core fundamental things of building any relationship, right? Some of the other things that the Wharton School said about authenticity is it helps drive innovation. So whose company or what person doesn't look to innovate, when they're looking to grow? And I think that's one of the key things is around growth and personal growth is innovation is one of the things that we always look to the next level of what we're trying to do and what we're trying to produce, whether it be a company or a person. The other thing that Wharton School said was that people that are authentic build great customer experiences. And I think that's extremely important. Again, if we have a product or if you're just looking at a personal interaction with other people, you are always trying to improve upon that experience or be reflective of the experience and know what you can do to help that person. It also talks about it helps impact the retention of companies and their employees. And I believe in that because for me, whenever I've worked in different company environments, for me it's about building my nucleus of my team within a communal aspect in a positive, engaged way, listening deeply so that they truly know that I care about them. Right? I authentically am trying to be present to their experience and to them. So that's a little bit about authenticity. When I actually started Empower, many people had given me suggestions about things that I needed to do. Build content, you need to have this, you need to have that. And let's face it, at the end of the day, I think it's about what you want to do and being authentically you. When I started doing tidbits, I used to always try to cite and recite things from doctors and lots of different things. I'm not a doctor. I am a coach. And so the reality is that I can use doctors as a tool and as a reference, but being authentic me is actually being goofy and being funny. And one of my friends actually said to me, she's like, look, you're funny. Be you. Don't try to be somebody else. And I really listen to that because I think sometimes we get derailed and we forget that it's super important to just sit into and know who you are and who you want to show up as, especially in these times. So happy Tidbit Tuesday, and be authentically you.